Begin with that.
There's a search underway. There's an active shooting situation in Texas, by the way, which we're going to be talking about. Partially because, while active shootings happen in Texas all the fucking time, mass shootings happen in Texas pretty much daily. This time it's different. From what I understand, it seems that he might be an undocumented immigrant, which of course means that, it's not yet another day in Texas, but of course, a very special day in Texas. And they're going to make it seem like this is the only shooting that has ever happened in Texas history.
That massive manhunt after yet another mass shooting in this country, another mass shooting with a semi-automatic weapon. Police say that a man in Cleveland, Texas, killed 5 of his neighbors Friday night after being asked to stop firing his weapon in his front yard because the baby next door was trying to sleep. They say the suspect, 38-year-old Francisco Oropesa, is armed and considered very dangerous. He could be anywhere at this point more than 2 days after the shooting occurred. Janet Shamlian is outside the sheriff's office with the latest on all this. Janet, I don't know what's wrong with this country. Good morning.
It's happened again, Tony. Good morning to you. Authorities believe somebody knows where this suspect is and is now offering an $80,000 reward for his capture. And this morning, the search is intensifying here. More than 250 law enforcement officers from a dozen agencies are combing a wide swath of this region.
A heartbreaking get-together as the community of Cleveland remembered the 5 people gunned down with an AR-15 style rifle. Hundreds of deputies and detectives combed the region north of Houston for the man police say went on a deadly rampage inside this home.
We do not know where he...
All right, let's open bets on what narrative the right is going to run with. Are you kidding me? Are you joking? The narrative is already set. I mean, I know you're joking. I know you're being sarcastic about it, but here... where is it? I've announced a $50,000 reward for info on the criminal who killed 5 illegal immigrants Friday. Also directed hashtag Operation Lone Star to be on the lookout. I continue working with state and local officials. Like, this dude literally fucking talked about the victims as illegal immigrants, dude. Every day on this fucking planet that I hear more about Governor Greg Abbott, the more I hear about Governor Greg Abbott, the more I'm like, maybe we should take down the fucking Amazon forest. Why? Because it turns out trees don't know what to do, okay? The trees have a job. And unfortunately, they've failed us. They failed us with Governor Greg Abbott. And for that reason, for that crime, I think all trees should suffer the consequences, okay? You had one fucking job, tree. One job. And he couldn't do it. I continue working with state and local officials to ensure all available resources are deployed to respond. You know, for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, just look up Governor Greg Abbott tree.
He is. We don't have any tips.
Governor Greg Abbott loves planting trees. Or having trees planted. Google Governor Greg Abbott tree for more.
Right now.
The attack happened Friday night, the sheriff says, after a neighbor asked the suspect to stop shooting his gun in his yard so an infant inside could fall asleep.
He says it's his property. He'll do whatever he pleases on his property. The man went back in the house. Next thing they know, he's walking up the driveway with the rifle in hand.
Deputies say the suspect had been drinking before he entered the neighbor's home and started firing. According to the Honduran Foreign Ministry, those killed are Diana Velasquez, Obdulia Molina, Jonathan Cazares, Sonia Guzman, and 9-year-old Daniel Enrique Lasso.
Bro, this literally is like you're leaving your country that resembles like war-torn conditions for economic prosperity, a shot in the dark for economic opportunity and a sense of stability. You take this treacherous trip all the way to the United States of America. You get a job where you get paid pennies on the fucking dollar. You live in a goddamn trailer park. And even then, and this is like sometimes a cliche, a joke, okay? Even then, you're still less safe in the United States of America. How fucked up is that? It's literally, it's like, and not every single person here is also an undocumented immigrant, by the way. Not that it fucking matters. Unless you're talking about, unless you're describing the conditions, right? I'm not like Governor Greg Abbott. I'm talking about like people literally coming to America from worse off conditions with a dream and a hope, and then getting fucking shot down. Chatters are saying Sonia Guzman had a fucking green card. Doesn't matter. In the eyes of Governor Greg Abbott, once again, once a migrant, always a migrant. Okay, that's it. They're not. There's a difference between the expats and the migrants. You know what I mean? That's what the difference is.
All 5 are from Honduras.
5 people died in my county, and that is where my heart is.
Wilson Garcia's wife and son were killed in the attack. I don't have words to describe.
Wait, you're not less safe? This doesn't happen often? Yeah, no, totally. No, totally. When you look up like gun violence numbers and compare the United States of America to like every other OECD nation, you're right. You find out how stupid I am for saying that. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, hold on. Wait, what? Wait, stop. That's weird. That's weird. This is the per capita. And those are not OECD nations. Puerto Rico being number 1, which, by the way, of course, ironic because U.S., territory, but... Huh. Wait, what? Wait, what? This is per capita, by the way, so it's rate adjusted. Hold on. There's an animated one. What the fuck? Wait, other countries, they go up and down. Seems like the United States just keeps... Wait, stop. Stop going up. Stop. Stop. Yeah. This one is outdated. The 0.02 from Japan is at 0.03 after Shinzo Abe. Yeah. Just to give this a little perspective, this is number 170th mass shooting in the USA only this year, only in 2023. Yeah. Dude, what the fuck, dude? But the chatter said that that's like not happening all the time. So I don't know. It's like very unlikely, he said. Dude, CNN, by the way, coming out hot. Doing their right-wing heel turn. This is fun. Presidential press conferences at this point in presidency. Barack Obama, George Bush, Donald Trump, Joe Biden. I like that. I think CNN is going to start making some fun content, and I love that.
What happened?
Let's continue with this.
His wife was on the front porch when she was hit by the gunfire. He went and shot her without saying a word, Garcia says, then came inside to find us all. 2 other women were found dead on top of surviving children, apparently shielding them from gunfire. Abdulia Molina's mom said her daughter died protecting the lives of her children. Her daughter, she says, was a fighter.
The suspect's phone and clothing were found in a nearby wooded area, but they believe he is long gone from this area. They do think that the suspect has contacted friends for help and are hoping that large reward will encourage someone to phone in a tip.